Look at that. Absolutely soaked. Oh man, honestly. We've already been here for about an hour. It's like this all way this summer. Green belt of Borneo. Oh, that is a grizz. Look how steep it is. Oh, jeez. Oh, look, every step is a lunge. You see that? Every single step that you take is a full-blown lunge. With what, 35 kilograms? The track is pretty crazy. It's full of obstacles, slippy, full of leeches, as you've already seen. Linta di mana-mana. It's like really exotic birds up in the trees, but it's the heat that's the killer, man. I know I've said it 100 times, I don't care. We've got about another 6 hours left of this. We're trying to get as far as we possibly can. I was just about to say, before the rain starts, and now it's started. It's already bloody started. So the track is full of ups and downs. Usually in the mountains, of course, you just go up, and then on the way back down you come down. But this track is quite notorious for you're having to go up, down, up, down, up, down the whole time. Night drone, night drone. Look at that. That is steep. Again, the camera doesn't really look like it's steep, you know. I can tell later when I see it in the back of this camera here, it just looks like a normal incline, but I can guarantee you that is not a normal incline. That's like hands and knees type stuff, so I better get cracking. So, come on. This track is nails. I'm gonna keep saying it, I don't care how many times I repeat myself. Oh no!
Macet bang, bukan?
Ada di bawah.
Jadi bang,
Itu bukan linta, itu pipisnya. Oh, parah guys. Sumpah ada linta. Mana? Ada lagi?
Aman bang, aman.
Aman bro.
Dari mana? Cepat banget ya.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Leeches are literally. What's that? Ah, ada lagi. There's one in my bloody leg. Look. Semprot tolong. They are everywhere. But alcohol spray works great. Look.
Ini ada sendok kan?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, look at that. They're everywhere.
Bisa bang.
Nah, look.
Pisau pun
Ini.
Oh, ada more in my body shoes.
Jadi orang trauma kesini tuh gara-gara pacar.
They're everywhere, honestly. Leeches. Every time you move, you've got a bloody leech crawling up you somewhere, crawling up your bag, crawling, if it comes off a branch, crawling in your hair. Crazy. And for my wife, the salt water doesn't work. That's ridiculous. We haven't been recording much of the track, guys, because we've already, you know, it's all the same stuff all the time. We don't have to keep recording the same stuff. But it is beautiful. Look, you can see the fog coming in the mountains now, coming in through the trees. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but we can see all the fog coming in now. It's getting beautiful. I don't know if that's raining, or Indonesians call it gerimis, you know, when like the leaves get damp and then it just starts dropping from the trees, so it's not really rain. I think it's gerimis. Dari sini 15 minit ya? Pos, yeah. So post 3 is 15 minutes. Turun atau naik? Turun, ya dong. So from here back down again. That's what makes this, itu yang bikin gunung ini parah banget. Naik turun, dan ini cerem seperti itu. Harus pegang akar. My shoulders were killing me this morning because it's a new bag. But I mean, they're still sore. But you know what it's like. Your body just adapts, doesn't it? When you just get on with it, your body just adapts and you don't really notice it. But look at the terrain here. The terrain is absolutely beautiful. I mean, you can't get any more jungle than this, for God's sake. This is jungle banget. Nah, makanya pakai guide dong. Kalau kita nggak pakai guide, kita nggak tahu. Hey. Aduh, sampah di mana-mana guys. Parah. Gila dong. Buangnya sampah. Ya,
Lintah.
Lintah everywhere guys. Leeches bloody everywhere. We are gonna istirahat dulu ya guys. Lihat tuh. Tan. Gak ada yang bisa baca tanda, lihat tuh, jelek banget. Sumpah. This is beautiful though. The area is beautiful. Kita mau top up air juga. This is the one dry patch. Ini satu patch yang kering. Lihat tuh. Semuanya lagi basah. Ini cuma satu patch kering. Basah banget semua. Nah, ini punya tempatnya bisa di refill air. Mana lagi? Gak cukup. Tapi botol ini bagus, kamu bisa lihat di dalam. Ada hal yang tidak mau. Nah, sih kotor. Woi. Oke, ada lagi ya kakinya. Okay guys, we're going to crack on to post 4. It's about another 3 until 4 hours, it just depends on the track. I really hope we get there. Semoga kita bisa sampai pos 4 sebelum hujan. Kalau mulai hujan, kita cuman camping di pos 4 aja. Kemarin kita tektok naik turun ke puncak, tapi nanti kita pilih pilihan aja kalau pos 4 belum hujan atau apapun. Ready ya? Let's go. It's already belting down. But you can see the fog. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can see the fog coming in. We just stopped there so the guys could waterproof their bags, put a cover over it. And yeah, it's not much fun. But we're just plodding on. So, if today is like yesterday, maaf ya bahasa Inggris mulu. Pusing bahasa Indonesia kalau udah capek, udah dehidrasi. Tapi saya akan bikin subtitles. If anything, if today is like yesterday, then the rain started at 1 PM and it carried on through the entire day and night until like 6 AM in the morning. So I hope today is not the same, but we never know, right? If it's going to continue raining like non-stop, the plan was to go to the summit and camp at the summit, but if it's like hujan mulu seperti ini, kita ganti idea, kita ganti rencana. Kita akan camping di pos 4, bangun pagi langsung ke puncak TikTok, langsung turun pulang. Look at that. It is relentless. But absolutely soaked. Makan. Mau makan. Chocolate buat energi. Oh man, honestly. We are just absolutely toast. No energy. So dehydrated. You keep drinking, but it's raining and you're still constantly sweating. Look at the path. Look. Lihat tuh ada pacet mulu, lihat tuh. Nah tuh. Taramu. 1 jam lagi ya dari sini.
Yeah.
So guys saying 1 more hour from here to post 4. So we're just gonna belt up now, lads, and crack on. I'm not gonna record in the path. I just can't be bothered. I'm so tired, man. We've just stopped So previously we thought there was an hour down there, but we've been walking for an hour, and now we've found out it's actually an hour from here. So it's just like the army, you know. The army always say, oh, when you see the Bedford truck, that's index and all that, and then you get to the Bedford, and then the Bedford will drive away, and you're like, oh nah, it's the same as that. We've just stopped. I mean, I'm drenched. I took my wet top off, put my warm gear on, just for a bit of heat. Conscious not to get it wet, that's why I put my waterproof jacket around it, so that my goose down jacket doesn't touch my trousers and then become wet, which is a disaster. If this gets wet, it's fine. It's like a waterproof jacket. I never wear these. You probably think, well, I've got a waterproof jacket, why aren't you wearing it? I never wear jackets. You're going to get drenched anyway. So whether you get drenched from rain or you get drenched from sweating, then you're going to get soaked anyway. So I just use this jacket for certain things. I don't use it for walking around.
Parah emang. Enggak, cuman berdarah mulu.
Yalah.
Kramp mulu.
Ini kramp ya.
Kramp.
Kita akan istirahat di sini setengah jam lagi. Sebelum naik. Kita udah bikin rencana. Kita akan camping di pos 4 doang. Karena cuaca parah banget, guys. Setiap hari seperti ini sudah parah banget. Excuse me. Hujan mulai jam 1 setiap hari, gak berhenti. Semua hari, semua malam sampai pagi sebelum berhenti, mungkin jam 6 gitu. Akhirnya udah selesai. Jadi pos 4 punya tempatnya, kita bisa di refill air, ya kan? Kalau kita naik ke puncak, tidak ada. Kita harus turun 1 jam untuk refill air lagi. Jadi udahlah, kita punya rencana, kita akan tinggal di camping di pos 4. Bikin tenda, bikin shelter, and then kemudian besok pagi kita akan naik tanpa barang-barang, cuman tektok ke puncak, ya kan? Itu ide lebih bagus kalau parah seperti ini. Kalau ini musim panas, tentulah kita naik ke puncak dan camping, ya kan? 20 menit lagi kita istirahat, kemudian kita akan naik ke pos 4. Oh, saya tidak bisa sabar untuk tidur, coy, sumpah. Ini trek yang paling parah. Kita turun naik mungkin 5 kali dari pos 3 sampai pos 4. Kita baru mau hampir sampai pos 4, guys. Jesus. Semua langkah seperti itu. Naik turun 6 kali. Tidak semua lewat, cuma dari pos 3 sampai 4, 6 kali naik turun. Pos 4. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how much happiness this brings me. I'm going to get the tent straight up, straight out of my wet gear, straight into my dry gear, straight into my sleeping bag. Oh, parah. Gila. Akhirnya.
Gila.
Gila. Akhirnya, bro. Jadi kita mau camping di mana ya? Kita cek tempatnya camping karena
Kita ke puncak kan?
enggak usah. Puncak besok aja. Tanpa barang-barang. I mean, you've got flood in there, but how can you avoid it, you know what I mean? We're just going to have to put the tents up here. I'm going to turn the camera off now, guys. Get my tent mat up, get in my dry gear. I'll talk a little bit later. Totally. So we've got a little setup going here. We have a little setup in the tents. We're changing clothes one by one. In the tent to the left, it's our kit tent. And once we've changed, we're just jumping straight in. Once we're changed and dry, that is, we're jumping straight into the tent on the left. That's where we're going to sleep tonight. And I'm going last. I'm letting the lads crack on first. I will go last. Oh, this is freezing, guys. Honestly, this is absolutely freeze dogs. I mean, it's roasting during the day, but at night time it is blistering cold, especially the elevation we're at now. 23,000 steps, just a little bit less. Cramp. A little bit less than 23,000 steps. I keep getting cramp. A little bit less than 23,000 steps. Yesterday was 21,000 steps. So from here we've got about another hour to hit the summit. But like I said, what we're going to do is we are going to just pack a tiny little bag just with like a bottle of water, a couple of snacks, blast it up to the summit. It's an hour, but it's an hour carrying gear, you know what I mean? I'm hoping it's more like 30-40 minutes when we don't really have gear and we can blast it up. I mean, our legs are toast, as in leg muscles. They're absolutely smashed today. This is a really, really hard trek. But I hope you enjoyed this video because we have been through a lot of pain to make this video. So I hope you guys are enjoying it back home and you get to experience Borneo, you know, in all its glory. Help me in these. Oh, kita ada chicken nuggets doang. Sumpah, silakan guys. Sumpah, kita lapar banget. Banyak garam karena cramp mulu. Oh, so guys, silakan bro, coba. Oh, enak banget. So guys, so now we are heading off to the summit. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 AM. We're just bringing a small bag, leaving all the gear here. Small bag so we can try and get there a bit. We won't get there quick, but we'll try and get there a bit quicker than carrying bloody 35 kilograms, you know what I mean? So we're going to crack on now. The lads have all got their warm gear on, their last dry gear, so I'm worried if it starts raining they're going to have no dry gear left. I'm back into my soaking clothes. These are ringing. It's horrible, but if we get stuck later I've got warm clothes to sleep, you know. So now we are gonna crack on to the punchak. Let's get this over and done with. This is brutal. Let's go. Look at the track ahead, look. Ah, it is emotional, man. Saya yakin sebenarnya setelah gunung ini saya sudah potong dari gunung. Kita mau ke Agro Desember, udah cancel lah. Saya bosan naik gunung mulu. Masih ada tangga, kasih tahu lewatnya. Oh, look at the whole track is like this. We've got about an hour of this. Soon as we get to the summit, it's literally going to be hi, we're here, see you later. And a little bit of drone action, straight down, man. Get the hell out of here. So we're literally, look, knees to chest, climbing. Look, I'm no joke. Look at the position of me. And it's like this the whole way to the summit. It's like this for an hour. I mean, it's already like this below here, trying to get to post 4. This mountain is no joke. Maybe we've got 40 minutes left. Look at this, like, and then you get up this. It's so slippery as hell. I'm trying to vlog at the same time because what's the point in doing all this if you don't get it all on record, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to get covered in leeches at the same time. Jesus. Para. Sumpah. So guys, we've got about 5 minutes left. I can see the summit right there. Honestly, this is the craziest mountain we've ever done. Even the guide says after this, he's never bringing people when it's the rainy season again, and I don't blame him. If I was him and my wife called to book this, I would have said no. Like, you're crazy coming in the rainy season, you know? We didn't know how bad, excuse me, how crazy this is. Kiriya bang. Oh man. Okay. My guide was saying they brought a guy here before who had never climbed a mountain before, and literally every 5-10 minutes he had to stop for 5-10 minutes and suck it. And I can believe him because this mountain is wild. Kita naik gunung setiap bulan kan, beberapa gunung, kadang-kadang 2. Ini parah nih, sumpah. Ini gunung yang paling gila, the trek yang paling gila. Gunung Salak mudah daripada trek ini, sumpah. Okay, look, we're almost there. Sudah. Look at that, wow, keren. Sedikit lagi, Cok. Parah.
Satu lagi.
Oh, jeez.
Ya.
Satu ini lagi.
Oh no. Look at the views. Look at that, man. Woo. Woo, woo. This has been graft. I swear, like, it's one of those mountains. I mean, I've still got to go up there, but this is one of those mountains where every step you're just like, why am I here? Let's just go back. Honestly, I'm just may as well be honest, right? And it's not just me, everybody's been thinking that. Even last night we were sitting with the guys eating food and he's like, oh man, why did I come here? All I can think about is being at home, you know? And I was like, mate, same, you know. Okay, let's get this over and done with. Let's get some drone footage. Ayo, persiapan drone dong. Here we are, guys. Finally can say we have reached the summit. Here it is right there. Here is the chief cornerstone. Oh, here's another one. Green belt of Borneo. Whoa! Woo! There it is right there. The green belt of Borneo. We can't use that camera, it's all steamy inside, we can't use it unfortunately because of the humidity and stuff. So that's why ini makanya kita selalu pakai 360, karena yang itu gak bisa pakai, itu tidak berguna di dalam hutan, basah di dalamnya. But look at this, I'm going to show you. Here it is here. Yeah, the green belt of Borneo. Views from about are just unbelievable. It's all, look at all the fog coming in now, look. It's just creeping in now. Please don't rain, please, please, please. I just want one dry day, that's not too much to ask for. And look, here we are. You can see it right there, guys. I'll pick your bong. Halau Halau. 1,901 meters MDPL, meters above sea level. It's not high, but 6,000 feet or something like that, give or take. But it's the worst track I've ever done, honest to God. I've done mountains that are 3 times, well, 2, 4, no, I've done mountains that are like 3,700 and stuff. And they were hard, but they were much easier than this. And this mountain, the track, we've crossed about 6 rivers, so we've done like 6 river crossings. We've went up and down about 9 times. So like you'll climb 1,100 meters in elevation, like really steep, and you think, oh good, we're getting closer to the top. And then what happens is you get to the top and you just come straight back down again, like, you know, another 900 meters. Then you're back up 800 meters. Then you're down 1,200 meters. Then you're back up 600, down 600, up 1,400. You know, it's like that the whole way. That's what makes it so bad. It's like you're climbing a mountain 9 times just to get to the summit here. Plus all the river crossings. Plus all the leeches. Plus, since we've been here, it's been raining for like 21 hours straight through. It usually starts at around 12 to 1 PM and it doesn't stop until like 6 o'clock the next morning, which is brutal, honestly. I can't tell you how crazy it is. Last meal before we go down. We are hoping and praying that there is no rain today. We're just pleased, we are begging for one day so we can just get down with no rain, because it's horrific. It's like monsoon. Gonna finish the food, gonna tidy up, pack the trash, get our gear on the move, and then get going down. So the plan is, now we're at post 4. It is 20 past 9 in the morning. The plan is, we're going to try and get to base camp, right? And then get a shower, get our fresh clothes on, and wait until the driver comes and picks us up tomorrow to take us to the hotel, and then the next day we'll go to the airport and fly home to Jakarta. If that doesn't happen tonight, if we don't reach base camp tonight, at the very least we're going to try and reach post 1. So we've already got the worst of it out of the way. And after post 1, it's just down for about, it's another 2 hours from post 1 to base camp, but at least it's down all the way, you know. It's not up down from here to there. It's up down the whole way again, and we need to do about another 7 river crossings. So it is going to be a task, a real mission to get there, but we're going to try our best, at least post 1, and then we're going to stay the night. So we're going to eat this and go. Let's go. So we have stopped for a quick rest on the way down from post 4. We're not at post 3 yet. I mean, look, it looks like it would be a post, right? Because it's nice and open and wide, but it's not a post. The next stop, I believe, will be post 3. That, I mean, that can still be another 2 hours away. And yeah, this mountain is no joke. This is crazy. This mountain. Do not recommend anyone to come here if you haven't done a load of Indonesian mountains. Scottish mountains are bollocks. They are nothing compared to this. You could go up and down Ben Nevis 10 times and it's nothing compared to the mountains in Indonesia. We are finally at post 3. We're making great time. It's only 12:15. We are smashing it. From post 3 we go up a little bit and then it's down all the way to post 2, which is great. However, from post 2 to post 1 is like that all the way, which obviously is not so great. However, that is the final hurdle. Post 2 to post 1 is going to be the final part. After that, post 1 to base camp is all the way down. We are smashing it, and the weather is good. Touch wood, please, please, please stay dry. I really hope it does stay dry. This will be our first dry day, and I would be very grateful for it. On the way down, even just from post 4 until post 3, it's taken us a good few hours, about 3 hours to get here. Look at the steam just belting off us because we're just melting hot and we're soaking wet at the same time. I've taken off me again, just on the way down, I've taken off me again about another 7 or 8 leeches. It's nuts. That is the track. Look, that behind you is the track. Look at that. Look, I'll put it forward. Look at that. Absolutely wild. So post 3, if you come over here, we've got this little stream. We've just filled up our water. Wait, and I'll show you. Look at that. We've got this little stream up there. Tapi saya agak rekomen kat datang sini. Ini parah banget. Ya kan? Ini parah. Bagus. Ya, kalau kamu orang pendaki pasti kamu suka. Tapi kalau kamu orang amateur banget, oh saya masih belum pernah naik gunung, jangan datang di sini. Kamu bikin masalah buat Anda dan kamu bikin masalah buat kalian, the porter dan guide. Istirahat dulu guys, kemudian kita pergi. And look, we just came up. Now we need to go straight back down again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what makes this mountain a nightmare. Oh, you just need to be careful, look. Every step is just a sheer drop, look at that. A sheer drop into the abyss. If you fall down there, you might be okay that you haven't hurt anything, but every single leaf here, vine here, just rips you to shreds, honestly. Everything's so sharp. Needles. There's ones like this, that's not sharp, but there's ones like this that are tiny. And oh man, if they get caught in your clothes, it's nearly impossible to get them off. They're just so strong. Yeah, it's my best way here. Sorry, hold on. Oh, you need to be careful with all your steps. I'm trying to vlog at the same time. Oh. You need to go down on your arse, or you will go on your arse. Oh. And obviously, because we're carrying so much weight, it's much harder than not having any weight. Honestly, eating chips after what we've just been through is absolutely beautiful. So guys, we are just preparing to go down now. I've never been so excited to get down from a mountain in my life. Amazing time, amazing place. But yeah, we can't wait to get back. Just wait for the guys now, here they come. Okay. I cannot recommend, saya sangat rekomendasi kalau kamu mau datang di sini nanti musim panas bukan musim hujan. Datang sama Bang Sayo dan Harold untuk guide dan porter. Mantap sekali mereka, sumpah guys. Sangat bermanfaat. Ya, lanjut ya. Ikan lah. The track is crazy slippery because it's just clay, right? It's just clay, wet leaves and tree roots. Every time you step on a tree root, you nearly break your back. Even look, this little thing here, slides. You can't see it on the camera. You might look at this and think, oh, that track's fine. You can't gauge it on camera. Oi. Oi, see. Oi, di parah. See what I mean? You can't gauge it, it's crazy.
Di kanan aja.
Gila. Semuanya jelek. Parah. Karena licin. Parah. Kita istirahat sebentar guys. So hot, honestly. Look at it state in my face like the heat, man. Just need to stop for a drink. We've got about around 30 minutes left. Just gonna pack this away because I keep falling, we keep bloody slipping. Look, so slippery. I don't want to smash the camera. I can remember this road. This road smells like base camp. Base camp. This guys, for the people back home, this is my cameraman Alpha. He's the guy that puts it all together. He knows which shots to take when I'm like that. Oh, I can't be bothered. He's running around with the camera, making sure we got all the good shots. Extremely disciplined and self-motivated, honestly. He wakes up at the crack of dawn in the morning and I'm like, what are you doing? You know, it's like 4 o'clock. He's like, oh, I want to get the sunrise drone, you know. He's very motivated, which is hard to find in people these days. And he's the guy that does all the editing, all the camera work. So, want to say hi?
Hello guys.
It's him. He's brilliant. He's a great wee guy. Umur berapa? 21? 21. He's only 21 years old. Next year, tahun depan, saya punya rencana. Cuman bikin konten petualang 1 kali per bulan, tapi petualang yang seru. Mungkin ke Malaysia, ke Vietnam, ke Himalaya, ya kan? Daripada 2 sampai 3 cuman di Jawa aja, ya kan? Lebih bagus 1 kali per bulan tapi bikin yang luar biasa. 3 minggu bulan bikin konten yang lain, forex atau apapun. Ini guide dan porters bagus banget. Saya sangat bisa rekomendasi orang ini. Kalau cuaca gila mereka santai, kalau dingin mereka santai, bikin tenda, bikin makan. Kita sangat appreciate kalian. Jadi Sayu, Instagram kalau orang mau booking guide di sini, Instagram kamu apa?
Nama Instagram saya @sayufadila_.
Sayo Farila underscore.
Iya.
Oke. Dan kamu Instagram?
Instagram saya Amang Hairul underscore. Iya, udah Amang Hairul.
Amang Hairo
Iya.
underscore. Nanti saya tagging mereka di post ya, jadi kamu bisa lihat. Dan di bawah video ini di YouTube saya akan kasih link untuk Instagram mereka. Lihat nih guys, ini parah. Look at this, man. Look at the track, look. Oh, this is nuts. This is the part where your boots almost get stuck in the clay. This is just pure clay, this part. And your boots are almost coming off every step you take. What are you saying? So finally, we're already at base camp. I've just had a shower, back in my fresh clean clothes. Feel absolutely brilliant. Just met the driver that's going to take us back to Banjarmasin. Honestly, what a trip this has been. It's been absolutely out of this world. It is probably, it is the hardest trip that we've done so far. If you're experienced at climbing Indonesian mountains, I highly recommend you try it. If you really like adventure, someone am I. If you really like intense adventure. If you don't, then don't come here. You're only going to create problems for yourself and for the porters and guides that bring you, because it's a crazy track. I can't stress that enough. But I'll put the link. Saya akan taruh link di bawah untuk dua-duanya Instagram teman saya yang guide dan porter. Kalau kamu mau datang sini, hey lihat tuh, ada temannya. Ada temannya. Halo bosku. So I'll put the link below for the guys if you want to come here. Don't come here if you're an amateur, if you've never done mountains before. This really is a crazy mountain. From me, Bolang, Gunung Halau Halau. Terima kasih banyak. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, comment, dan bagi-bagi dong. Ayo. Harus pegang akar. Kayaknya lumayan sih, gak terlalu susah, gak terlalu mudah. Cuman enak, cuman sempurna buat trek gunung kan. Cuman yang bikin susah panas. Rasanya mau muntah, sumpah, karena panas. So the heavens have opened up. Ini hujan keras banget sekarang. So, dari pos 1 ya kita turun lagi turun. Kalau lenta. Oh, mereka agak suka. Ke beta. Mana di dunia perbaan ada. Green Belt of Borneo. Siap.